I had been preparing for this trip for weeks. Traveling wasn't always easy for me because I relied on my service dog Max, a gentle golden retriever trained to help me manage my medical condition. Max was more than a companion. He was my lifeline. I booked my flight carefully, making sure the airline knew about him. Everything was approved, and I felt ready for a smooth journey. As I boarded the plane, Max settled quietly by my side. He was calm, wearing his vest, and barely took up any space. Most passengers smiled or even complimented him. But then came her. A woman, who I later learned was named Karen, stopped in the aisle near my row. She frowned at Max and then at me. "That dog needs to move," she snapped. "I paid for this row, and I don't want fur or allergies ruining my flight. Put him somewhere else." I explained kindly that Max was a certified service dog and legally allowed to stay with me. He wasn't just a pet, he was essential to my health. But Karen wasn't interested in listening. She crossed her arms and raised her voice so others could hear. "No, I don't care about your excuses. That seat is mine, and the dog is in the way. Get rid of it, or I'll report you." The flight attendant came over, calm and professional, and assured Karen that Max was permitted to be there. "Still," she argued, pointing at Max like he was some kind of threat. Passengers began murmuring, annoyed at her behavior. That's when fate stepped in because the captain of the flight was actually my longtime friend. Tom stepped out from the cockpit after hearing the commotion. He saw Karen towering over me, yelling, and Max sitting obediently on the floor. "Ma'am," he said firmly, "this passenger and his service dog are exactly where they're supposed to be. If you can't respect the rules, then you can't be on this flight." Karen's face turned red. She tried to protest, but Tom wasn't having it. With the authority of a captain, he told her she had two choices: sit down quietly or deboard. Still muttering, Karen grabbed her bag and stormed off the plane. The entire cabin erupted in applause. I looked down at Max, who wagged his tail as if he knew he had one. Tom gave me a nod before heading back to the cockpit. The flight went on peacefully, and I realized how lucky I was not only to have Max by my side, but also to have friends who stood up for what was right. That day, justice wasn't just served, it was boarded, buckled in, and ready for takeoff. * For more interesting and heart-touching stories, hit the subscribe button now.